watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. So today I want to take a look at another older Rough Ryder. Comes in this box here. You've got the RI spelling again in this yellow style box, the horse on it. And it comes from a sort of a slimmer style box. This is the barcode side. And here's your model number here, RR078. And we'll take a quick peek at the knife, but there's something else I want to do first before we really get into it. I want to play a video clip by Knife Chats with Tobias to kind of provide a little bit of context on what it is to have found this knife. So let's take a peek at that.
My favorite knife, my all-time favorite folding knife by Rough Ryder is this knife. And I tell you what, you are not going to find it. It's the RR078 Lockback. And this knife just has some beautiful lines to it. Came with a wonderful burlwood handle. But what I really like about it is once you open this thing up, that's what I like about it. The lines on this thing are just beautiful. It is such an elegant looking knife.
Okay, so there's a little clip of Tobias describing why he liked this knife so much and actually called it his favorite folding Rough Ryder. Now that was nearly 2 years ago, July of 2020, so he's probably moved on from that being his favorite now. As many of us know, it's hard to pinpoint a favorite, and even if you have one, they seem to kind of change as your collection grows. But it does sort of highlight the quality of this knife and how nice it is to look at, firstly, and the lines of it. He's right. Certainly the reason I wanted to find it was because of the unique nature of and the lines of this particular knife. Now, I've always been a huge fan of the Moki knives. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Moki makes a lockback not too dissimilar from this. That's very high quality, and I would love to own one day, but as they're usually in the $150 to $200 range, I have not, as of yet, tried to purchase one. But this comes with a burlwood handle, and I've recently kind of researched what burlwood is, and I was surprised to find that it's actually not from a specific type of tree. It actually is from burl, and burl is a deformation in tree growth, sort of a deformity in the tree that is a result of some sort of stress that the tree is under, and it's a way of its healing itself and getting rid of, like, fungus or whatever disease it may have. And while it might not look very pretty on the outside when you have a burl on a tree, which is sort of a big knot on or growth, when you actually remove that burl and look at the grain of the wood that's in the burl, they have these very unique grain patterns that are sought after. In fact, there's even some areas of the world where burls are poached from trees illegally, so it can be a problem even. But you have these terrific looking grain patterns in this wood here, and it's never going to be the same twice, as every burl is unique. So the wood is really fascinating to me, and I think now I'll be seeking out more burlwood handled knives. Now, along with the Moki knife, I've also sort of had a substitute for something much cheaper. This is a right edge that has similar lines, and you can see it's a lockback and this curved nature to the handle. You don't have the same exact style end on here, but you have the lanyard tube and the large stainless bolster, and it's a lockback. And this is one I've carried quite a bit and shown on the channel quite a number of times. It just sort of gives you the idea that this style lockback's been a favorite of mine. And so to find this RR078, on eBay, and able to locate that was a pretty big deal, and it's probably going to be a knife that I carry quite a bit now. As you can see, there's pretty good centering on it, and this beautiful harpoon blade does provide fantastic lines, much like Tobias said. And I believe this to be a 440A stainless steel blade, though it doesn't say it on the blade specifically, and I haven't been able to find the blade steel based on any marketing that I've found, because this knife is, like he said, not available at retail anymore. But we have a nearly 3-inch blade, just shy of that. I'd call it 2 7/8, and then you have about a 2 5/8 inch cutting edge. Again, that harpoon style. Get China etched on the blade there. Then on this side you have the Rough Ryder tang stamp in the script form. And again, a nice smooth transition to open and close. Good walk and talk. Very pointy little blade there, very sharp right out of the box. Cuts paper pretty easily. And good listen at the lock up here. Yeah, so very good quality open and close. The fit and finish could be a little better. I feel a little bit of stepping here to the handle. The pins are pretty nice, and you do get a pretty small lanyard hole, which was a complaint with the Barlow. But I think this is actually the same size lanyard tube, if not even a little larger on this one. So you just use some shoelace or something like that, and you can get through there. 3mm style lanyard. But pretty fascinating little knife. You've got this nearly 4-inch handle here, so it's a very comfortable in the hand. It has a swell here. It gets wider as it reaches the back end, and fits super well in the hand. Very comfortable knife. I would kind of call this a predecessor to the work knife that Rough Ryder would later release that was so popular. But I can see why Tobias found this to be a favorite of his. There is a lot to like about this knife. Good lockup, beautiful lines, very comfortable in the hand, a really good size for pocket carry, not too big or bulky. I mean, you're looking about probably about a 2.5 ounce knife, maybe a little more. Yeah, right about 2 ounces, 2.4 ounces. So it's very easy to carry. And there's just a whole lot to like about the knife. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review and the little video clip there to kind of provide a little context. This is a really fantastic knife, and I would expect it to be pretty difficult to find on the secondary market. Now, where I got it, this guy was selling several of them, but I think they've all dried up now. But that's going to do it for my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, be made aware of new videos. And everyone have a fantastic day. Take care.